I held one of my students crying in my arms today, and it was probably one of the most emotional things that I have seen. And it's because of my community, and I want to tell you thank you and what happened and explain the situation. Let me tell you about it. Having a private one-on-one conversation with one of my students today, two-on-one kind of, and I was really excited because a few years ago I tried to go to Medieval Times and take the 50 of my kids, and this is before I did TikTok, and I would stream video games, and I streamed 30 to 60 hours a week on top of teaching to try and make donations and funds to take my kids places, and that's how I used to get my funding, right? And so I worked for 5 months to get the funding because it's like $75 a kid to go. And then like a month or two before the trip, Medieval Times fell off our vendor list because they didn't renew the contract. They just didn't do the paperwork, not that they didn't want to be one. And our trip got canceled. And I found out last week, and officially a few days ago, that I have my buses and Medieval Times is back on the list, and we have a field trip set for Medieval Times. And I'm so excited. And one of my kids was having a bad day, and I said, you know, it's okay to have a bad day, but we have so many good ones coming up. We're going to be going to Medieval Times soon. And I showed them the website, and they just started crying and crying. And I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like, this is so exciting. What's wrong? And they just like buried their face in my chest, and I like almost couldn't keep it together. I'm like getting choked up now. Anyway, the point is that they said that they knew they couldn't afford that, and that like it was going to be, they knew it costed a lot of money. And, you know, I looked at them and I was like, have I ever made you pay for anything? I said, you're not going to pay for anything. I said, Miss Rock's going to take care of everything. I'm going to pay for everything. Of course you're going to go. And then they just bawled, like in happiness, but also like gratefulness. I had to pull myself. I feel like the older I get, the more of a baby I am. I can't help it. So I had to pull myself together. And it was just a very like sentimental moment. And it was very private, which was nice. It wasn't in front of a lot of kids. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody, because this is our 2-year anniversary on TikTok. These are the things I'm able to do because of you guys, and we're grateful. And now I need a moment. But baby, chill out. Like, I kept it together in front of her. How am I not keeping it together telling the story now? Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm trying to talk myself through this. But yeah, it's our 2-year anniversary, and this platform has been nothing but life-changing for my classroom and what I'm able to do and what I can do for my kids. And I just love you guys so much. And we have 7 field trips coming up. I'm so excited. Medieval Times is one of the bigger ones. I always take the upper level kids skating. We're going skating. That's usually my most expensive field trip. Skating, I take 3rd through 8th. This year will be 2nd through 8th. And then the pumpkin patch, that's why I take the younger kids to the pumpkin patch. Those are usually my most too expensive. Now Medieval Times will top that. But we're going to Dave & Buster's. We're going to see a ballet. Of course, we're going to the aquarium and to the zoo, and we're taking like the whole school to the zoo, okay? And it's because of the amazing love and everything that we get that we're able to do these things. And I kind of have this mentality of money is no option at this point. I'm just going to do what I want to for my kids, and if I have to work more, I have to work more, because it's just all worth it. That moment today is just so worth it. It's so worth it. Love you guys. I'm not doing this again. Love you guys. Bye.